Okay. If everything's updated and set up, then this should work right here, I think. I've updated a lot of stuff. Yes, perfect. Speaking of updates, good news everybody! I've got my shit together. For one, I've finally got my good, crisp mic quality back. I've been working on temporary microphones so long. I finally got back some good microphone quality again. Plus, judging from some of the testing I did earlier, the Twitch chat should also be inside the stream now. So people on YouTube later should be able to see any chatting that might actually go on here. Which usually isn't a lot, but when it happens it should be visible, I think. So let's test these upgrades out. Let's go. March 12th, 1 PM local time, Hope Springs Airport. I know it once we had landed. I'm supposed to let the local police take over. And thanks to Mr. Teneiro and Miss Mia, I was able to preserve the crime scene. But I just can't shake it. I wasn't able to talk with Mr. Teneiro in private. So I'm left wondering just what was she up to? Why did she do what she did? Also, do I see our nerd dude over there from the first Ace Attorney trilogy? Salmonella? Oh my god, he's right there eating. Must be a way for me to continue my investigation. I've been expecting you, Miles Edgeworth. Immediate bitch slap. Buff! Franziska, I thought you were still in Germany. And why do you always greet me with a bitch slap first? It's my way of saying hello, okay? I go where I am needed. And wherever there are criminals to be caught. Her name is Franziska von Karma. The daughter of my mentor, Manfred von Karma. She let myself as a prosecutor. And she's also very annoying. Are you heading up this case? It'll be a bit of a relief if you are. Don't try to flatter me, Miles Edgeworth. I'm placing you under arrest. Oh yeah, sure you are, little sis. Take me seriously! Sure thing, little sis. Oh, what? Don't you dare strike a god. I am a goddess myself, you know. Oh shit, I forgot. It's quite frustrating, actually. I had hoped to accept my revenge on you in a different venue. But I'll have to take what I can get, and never thought I'd see the day. My disciple of the House of Von Karma will become a criminal. Have you no shame? Oh, well, it's all been a big misunderstanding. I didn't kill the victim, for once. A misunderstanding? Likely story. Now go to jail, big brother. I mean, little brother. Just... You have a little something, okay? Yeah, sure thing, little sis. I'm a big sis! I had all about the murder or a police radio from my captain myself. He waited for a victim on the first floor and then beaten to death. Franziska, do you honestly believe that I killed a man? Actually, don't answer it. Yes, I do! Oh, goddammit, you answered it. I suppose I should reserve judgment until after I have investigated this for myself. I can put your arrest on hold until then. That's as it should be. I don't lecture on how to perform my duties from all you of all people. After all, we are both gods, and I would say I'm much more experienced in my godlike powers than you are. After all, I have a will, and you don't. Okay, but I have literal eye lasers that can literally kill you at any moment. Don't you even dare go near my office, little sister. Be perfect in every way. The fulfillment of a creed alone is all I strive for. Well, I have my own creed which I must fulfill, so why don't we step us together? I have to get going. The crime scene awaits. Don't Don't you dare leave town!
Trust me, I had no intention to.
Detective Gumshoe!
Yes, sir.
Too slow!
I'm sorry. I was busy cleaning Edgeworth's. Busy cleaning Edgeworth's office. Everything is nice and sparkling and spotless, and there are no dead bodies inside.
That's a relief, Edgeworth. That's a relief, Gumshoe. Thank you very much for your hard work.
Thanks, Edgeworth.
Your salary will still be cut, though.
No. Oh, why will I pay?
Listen up, I'm leaving you in charge of fortunes, man. Don't misunderstand? Or you understand?
Oh, I can misunderstand, alright. Understanding, I cannot promise. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm supposed to guard him?
Simple yes or no, detective.
Oh, yes, sir. Understood, sir. Just leave it to me.
Nice, Edgeworth. If you interfere with my investigation, I'll arrest you on the spot. Are we clear? Now then, if you'll excuse me. Goodbye. Time to put my god powers to work.
Well, good to see you again, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Boy, am I glad to see you, okay?
Thank you, Detective.
I'll wait for you, sir. You can lean on me. I'll get you through this.
I have to admit, I'm a bit curious as to what Franziska is up to. Maybe I should ask the good detective. Very well, in that case, I have a few questions for you. But first, I need to see! This chest needs to be happily enjoying the sight of so many planes.
I love taking you run down that runway.
Oh, the youth of today. So much potential yet so misguided. Looking from behind. I think I've seen this man somewhere before.
No. It's okay, Russia. Wall flags, lunchboxes, eat you. Found it, roll. We have corrective powers coming on. Showing their powers. I wonder if lead will be. They're going to be stayed somewhere. One of New York to Tokyo. We're just the one somewhere. Champion of Earth. It's gonna rock just so many boxes.
So this samurai is finally getting a movie, I see. I should jot this down in my notes so I don't forget. For cultural reasons. This man was in first class with me. He was quite checking up by the whole affair. I did it! I made the whole flight! I'm not scared of toilets anymore! He must have been pretty scared. He's repeating the same thing over and over to himself.
Poor man. What's going on here?
Lunchland. Not bad. I guess it's gotten pretty big. It's gotten big enough to want its own brand shops.
Wait, I remember this. Isn't this like from the White on the Ashes case? Might be. Which should I go with? Agreement our aircraft are special. Word flex lunchboxes. Only available for limited time. If a variety of lunchboxes made up to look like different countries' flags.
Yep, I think it's the one from White from the Ashes. I wonder if the aim should take Lunchland to the international markets.
Alright, let's talk to the good detective. So, what about the initial investigation?
So, how's the initial investigation going?
We just checked the body up to the coroner's office. And we're taking statements now, sir.
That sounds like Franziska. She was always good at quick responses to a case.
I say she was a little too quick, sir.
Oh, how so?
I wasn't over as soon as I got word of the affair, sir. But somehow when I got here, Miss Von Karma was already here, blocking out orders at everyone. It's actually some sort of like Uber god or something. It's like she evolved while you were gone.
Oh no. Are you saying she's above me in god powers now?
I'd say so, sir.
Oh, god damn it.
That's kinda creepy, as well she knew there had been a murder or something. And a count in advance to rate your flight survival.
That is sort of odd. He did show up rather quickly and out of the blue. Plus, I still don't know why she's here in America. There must be some backstory to all of this.
Miss Von Karma just kind of popped up at the prosecutor's office about a week ago, sir. Something about chasing down leads related to a certain incident.
No details?
It's kinda top secret, sir. She can't talk about it, even with me, sir.
Knowing her, the only type of talking she likes to do is with her whip. Plus, I doubt the top secret part was what stopped her from talking to you, Detective. Although, I wonder if the case has anything to do with mine.
I know that's what all the info I have, sir. We should find out more to investigate.
Yes, it is high time to resume my investigation. Starting with talking to the people involved in this case afresh.
Oh, that's this man was involved.
I was scratching up by the whole affair.
I'd be scared too if I got caught up in a murder investigation, sir.
He still keeps talking about it. As long as it's proven I'm alive, it's not my prized possession. How could we just take it from the plane?
It's okay, Mr. Edgeworth. It's got nothing to do with a murder, at least.
Oh well. Do we have to keep talking to these people? I don't think so, right? Yeah, we can just go back up, I think. So here we are. March 12th, 1:37 PM. Flight G390, second floor, first class. Hey, you must be the captain.
Why, yes, I am, and who might you be?
I am prosecutor Franziska von Karma, and I have a few questions for you.
Howdy there, Captain. I'm friend with no woman.
What are you talking about? I only have eyes for you, my dear Kirby. I wouldn't bet money on our dear captain to be much of a reputable person.
Sure you don't want to ask the captain some questions, sir?
He was in the cockpit the entire time. I highly doubt he would know anything of yours. Anyway, I like to have a type of witness to Franziska. I like to leave a type of witness to Franziska and her whip.
There we go. Have fun, little sis.
I'm a big sis!
Franziska.
Oh my god, the Virginian enchanting terrier man is still here. March 12th, 1:40 PM. Flight G390, first floor lounge.
Lucy!
Ah! Sorry!
How long do you intend to hold me? It is impossible for me to be a criminal. I told you. Mr. LeBlanc. Oh, it is you. Tell me to stop stopping me from going. Time is money. I don't have even 1 second of valuable time to spend.
What's going on?
Did you finish taking a statement yet?
Yep, hold on, sir.
I am not concerned if you're not done examining the cargo. I want my cargo back.
Huh?
You make a single sketch of my art. You will pay. Art? What sort of art?
Mr. LeBlanc is an art dealer, so he's got a bunch of artwork down in the cargo hold, sir. Especially a mountain of them, large and small.
For focus into stone statues. I sell all kinds of arts. Oh, costumes. Speaking of which, Mr. LeBlanc's head. It kind of looks like that other piece of cloth.
Oh. Wait, really? Hold on. Oh, I guess it kind of does.
Mr. LeBlanc, can you please take a look at this for me? It is Virginian club. As I suspected, your head is made of the same material, I suppose. Yes, of course. The fabric is so famous. Orders come from over the seas for more.
Ah. Waltham is Edgeworth of Virginia. This beautiful pattern has been sold by blood. Huh.
And Mrs. Vikagi we were talking about earlier. No. My cargo this time is much many gigantic. You detective, when can I have my cargo moved?
You can get your cargo back when we're done investigating, pal.
We stubbornness of your police, it is no good. It is not good, but the attendant refused to exit the attendance room too. That attendant? I wonder if he's talking about Mr. Teneiro. What did you mean by that attendant, Mr. LeBlanc? He was taken to the attendance room for an interview. And when they have not come out, they make no sign of coming out either. I was finished with my own interview much earlier, quicker than her. Why is Mr. Teneiro's interview the only one was taking up so much time?
Mike Edgeworth, you're given free reign to examine the plane, weren't you?
Yes, I was able to obtain the cooperation of the flight attendants. Speaking of attendants, I'd like to speak with Mr. Teneiro. I wonder if you might grant me permission to enter the flight attendant's room.
Before I do, you still should clear up a few issues surrounding your own circumstances.
I understand.
We have tricked those attendants with your sophisticated talking. But you can't rule over my eyes, Mike Edgeworth. After all, I'm your big sister.
Little sister?
Big sister!
But before I continue on this, let me check a ping I just got. I'm gonna worry about that later. Let's get going.
Let's not complicate things and go over the most obvious conclusion. The scene of the crime was here, in the very lounge the body was discovered. Over time, the victim was seen calling for an attendant until his body was found. The only person in this lounge the entire time was you, Mike Edgeworth. This unmistakably makes you the likely suspect.
Didn't we already go over this?
The likely suspect, Franziska.
Do you have a problem with that?
No, but not like you. It's not like you to use such vague wording. You're usually a bit more absolute.
I should be trying to watch out for you. Or is my curtains too hard for you to comprehend?
Thank you, but the leniency is unnecessary, for I will prove my innocence soon enough. Remember, I am a god like you. If I want to continue my investigation, I'll have to break a line of logic fast.
You complicate things and go for the most obvious conclusion.
Hold it!
Don't you think you're being a bit rash by simply declaring me the culprit?
I like my affairs to be simple and perfect, just like von Karma.
Oh, of course you do.
I shall have meaning of both when I finish this phone, hoping within 3 minutes.
You say it like you're cooking a pack of instant noodles. Ow!
I won't allow even 3 seconds of useless testimony to be uttered in my presence.
I see she hasn't changed a bit. But I won't allow her to send me to prison so easily.
The scene of the crime was here, and the very lounge the body was discovered.
Hold it!
But tell me, Franziska, do you know all there's to know about the crime scene?
I know all that I need to know in order to arrest you.
Nothing more?
Are you saying there's more I need to know?
Ow! What are you with me, sir?
Sorry, Scruffy, my head must have slipped.
It would appear that Franziska doesn't have all the facts of his case yet.
Of time victim was seen calling for an attendant until his body was found.
Hold it!
What do you mean by scene?
Please are pretending like you don't know. It's insulting. Obviously, I'm talking about how Mr. Hicks was seen calling for an attendant at 5 a.m. And from the time after that call until the body was found. The only person in this lounge the entire time was you, Mike Edgeworth.
Hold it!
Well, it's true that I was in the lounge the whole time. The fact alone does not make me the criminal.
Objection!
We'll see about that at the conclusion of this investigation. However, there's one thing that even you must admit at this time. This unmistakably makes you the likely suspect.
Hold it!
under the circumstance, I suppose I can agree that I am the most likely suspect.
I don't believe in you, sir. I don't think you did it. I can't believe it too, right? I mean, you two are like siblings. Wow.
Quiet, Scruffy. I will never accept this man as my brother. Even if you were related by blood, there's no guarantee that he's not a criminal.
Franziska.
I demand to see some proof that you are not the guilty party.
Likely suspect, huh? What a roundabout euphemism. But it would appear that he doesn't yet know what the new evidence that we acquired and where we acquired it. I'll take care of the gaps in the logic one hole at a time.
Alright. So it does say new evidence. Wait. Let's try a few things actually. Oh, wait. Oh. Wait, no, it's right here. Let's see if this works.
Objection!
Never mind. Oh, poor Gumshoe.
I was just trying to follow your lead, sir.
I guess it wasn't it.
Alright. Let's be more accurate then. Maybe one of these two. Is this it?
Objection!
Nope. That was a bit harder than I thought.
No shouldn't have tried to pull a fast one.
Okay. We will get this.
Objection!
Do I take with damage? I take with damage.
It would appear that he did not have all the information needed after all.
What does that mean?
I found a nice piece of evidence just before I was forced to stop investigating. A piece that proves that the body was moved from a different location. The killer used his suitcase to move the victim's body.
Oh, I love this music so much. Why is the around soundtrack fucking cooking?
We have to waste of the cream is not this launch at all.
Objection!
Now who's the one who actually jumping to conclusions?
Excuse me?
Oh, there was found a piece of cloth inside a suitcase. It doesn't prove that the body was moved. It could be that the killer simply chose that suitcase as a good place to hide the cloth.
I expect you would cut to the conclusion. It would seem I can't escape that easily.
You should know better than that. Von Karma is perfect in every way.
Ah, but did you know that the killer definitely read the suitcase around at some point?
Objection!
Is there best proof of that?
There is actually. Where's the proof that the suitcase was moved around?
It's right here, baby.
Take that!
Confident in that one. It's built right in front of the elevator.
Yes, and I'd like to draw your attention to this area here. Where's the evidence that proves the killer dragged the suitcase through here?
Should be right here.
Take that!
We're taking the wall, baby.
This mark here, won't you say that it looks suspiciously like tracks on two wheels?
I suppose.
Further, there's also grape juice residue on the wheels of the suitcase.
God, this soundtrack is making me trip up so hard on speaking. Because it's going like, I'm sorry you're speaking, but let me just go hard real quick. Jesus. This means that the suitcase containing the victim's body definitely passed through here. I suppose it means that the killer did move the victim's body from somewhere else.
I'm glad you've come to your senses.
Objection!
Except fuck you, not so fast. This doesn't put you in the clear. Not by a long shot. Oh man. You prepared yourself in a crowded piggyback before the plane hit the turbulence. And then you waited for a victim in the lounge where you beaten to death. Then while you were in the elevator, the victim's body stuffed into the suitcase. The plane hit that patch of turbulence and out flew the body from within the suitcase. With no way out, you hastily put the suitcase back where you had taken it from and pretended to be the discoverer of the body. Let's see. Perfect, that works. Anyway. Why doesn't Edgeworth just run her over with his car? So real. Let Edgeworth just really quick do a psyche taxi with his red Lamborghini. Let me just run over some hookers and Franziska. What are you insinuating?
And I will show you exactly how flawed your logic is. No matter how strong of a face you put on, not even you can hide your fears from me. I exploit the flaws in the logic in one fell swoop. That is, if a player is smart enough.
No promises! You prepared yourself in the crowded piggyback before the plane hit the turbulence.
Hold it!
And how do you suppose I was able to take the piggy bank out of its display case? As I recall, the case was locked.
That's easy. If the case was locked, you simply had to hit the glass. Like this. Boom!
Ow! Why me all the time?
Because you're very hittable, Gumshoe.
Ow! You shattered my heart of glass!
She wants to talk about the in-flight shop and the Chattanooga bag, does she?
That takes care of how you obtained the murder weapon. And then you wait for a victim in the lounge, where you beat him to death.
Hold it!
I thought there wasn't any other victim's blood found in the lounge.
Huh, I thought you'd say that. What, did you think I wouldn't have noticed? I think you just found a way to cleverly hide the blood splatter in the lounge. By accidentally spilling grapes on top of it. Damn, she kinda makes a good point.
Are you kidding me with tampering with the crime scene now? Past me might have done that from the time where I was actively battling Phoenix every week, but I'm a changed man.
You see, won't we? The forensic scientists are hard at work as we speak. And we explicitly did not bring Emma along because she would work in your favor. So she will not be here to save you.
God damn it! And what do you propose I did after that?
Then while you were in the elevator with the victim's body stuffed into the suitcase.
Hold it!
So I put the victim's body into the suitcase. And then, where was the headed, Franziska?
That's pretty obvious. You bring it to first class where you could safely keep an eye on it.
We're talking about this thing, no? I'd hardly call it discreet or ordinary.
Huh, annoying brats. I hate taking care of annoying brats. I learned that line from Adachi from Persona 4.
What's a Persona 4?
Oh, uncultured, man! Oh, but you intended to leave it inside the elevator? Unfortunately for you, a wrench was thrown into your plans because the plane hit that patch of turbulence and out flew the body from within the suitcase.
Hold it!
You've experienced turbulence on the flight before.
Of course, many times. You could use it after a while.
The patch rate was especially rough, and I passed out briefly, but only for a second.
I think it was only for sex, it'd have been bad if it really blanked out.
Yes, indeed. Even a god has his limits. Unfortunately, blacking out is exactly what got me into this mess in the first place.
That's enough of your idle chatter. I'm not through with you yet, Miles Edgeworth. With no way out, you hastily put the suitcase back where you had taken it from.
Hold it!
If I really were a criminal, do you really think I would be so easily caught?
Objection!
Yes! I mean, you're certainly in the middle of being caught right now. That's a case in point. Get it!
Oh, god damn it! I have to find a contradiction fast, or I won't have much of my own hide left to save.
I have to say, you're looking rather caught right now. And I'll tell you exactly what you did after that. You lured around in the lounge and pretended to be the discoverer of the body.
Hold it!
I didn't pretend to be anything. I really was the first to discover the victim's body.
I suppose that's true.
So then, you are yielding to my statements.
Don't be foolish. I still insist that you are the killer, but in that sense, you really were the first to discover the body to be dead.
No matter what I say, he seems dead set on making me out to be the killer. Dead being quite literal in this sense. The logic is reasonably sound. And the large majority of it reflects the truth. But there's one point about it that is not quite right.
Which one is that? Prepare yourself in the quiet of piggy bank before the plane hit the turbulence. I like to think whenever Edgeworth was prosecuting in his head, he's thinking, I could have done this crime so much better if it was me. So real, so real. Edgeworth would be a better criminal than most of the regular Ace Attorney criminals. So real. Edgeworth could get away with murder 50 times over and no one would know. It could have went before the plane hit the turbulence. Okay, thing is, technically we don't really know when the piggy bank was taken, but also the reason we even got to get the piggy bank, or anyone even got to get the piggy bank, is because of the turbulence, because that made the suitcase roll over, which broke. No wait, actually no. Due to the turbulence, the piggy bank just kind of crashed through the glass outside. So we couldn't really have gotten the piggy bank unless the turbulence happened. So that's one point. What else do we have? Wait for victim in the lounge where he beaten to death. Does that make sense? I mean, it's possible even with the footprints. No, it doesn't though. I mean, technically you could make the argument that whoever else was in the elevator there with the victim would walk out after the murder had occurred, leaving Edgeworth behind, but like, that's totally nonsensical. I don't think Franziska would go for that argument either. Why you in the elevator with the victim's body stuffed into the suitcase? Oh, wait, hold on. While you were in the elevator, the victim's body is stuffed into the suitcase. Hold on. Okay, I think I remember where she's going with that. And then the plane hit that patch of turbulence. And then out flew the body from in the suitcase. I mean, to be fair, considering the statue flew out on its own during the turbulence, it would make sense that whoever killed the guy might have already had the suitcase at the time. Actually, no, we have proof of that. Which is, you know, the track next to the footsteps. Yeah, no, they already had it. Okay, makes sense. There's no way out, you actually put the suitcase back where you had taken it from. Okay. But in that case, why would you leave the cloth behind? Edgeworth wouldn't be the kind of man to leave that cloth behind carelessly. And pretend to be discovered of a body. Okay, I think my best option here really is the first one. Basically this one, right? Let me quick save this one though. Because I'm not confident in this. Because technically we couldn't have gotten the piggy bank before the turbulence, so that would make sense, right? It's even said here, yeah. It was taken out of his placket in the inflate shop after the turbulence. Do we have anything else that reflects that? Nothing with the glass shards or anything? Okay, let's try this.
Objection!
Yeah, that worked. The fact that you took this piece of evidence into account in your testimony is to be commended. Your legal prowess is certainly something to be feared. Evidence and logic? Those are everything in court. What do you mean, Apollo Justice Jury that never existed? Essential tools that those who stand in the court must learn to master. But what if there was a fake piece of evidence thrown into the mix? A fake? This Captain Ugo piggy bank is just such a fake. It is not the real murder weapon. Wait, it's not? I thought we were going with that though. What? The timing from the bank was taken from the shop is important. Oh, it's about the timing, huh? It's the master of fake evidence. So, yo. It was taken out of the turbulence that occurred. Oh, right. So it wouldn't make sense for the statue to be the But then what was the murder weapon though? Oh god. But then what about the blood on the bank? What do you make of that? I know, right? I assume it was added out of the murder when the killer fabricated this weapon. Oh. Looking at it this way, the killer basically did 3 things out of the turbulence. After I need to speak more slowly. After exiting the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase to the shop and left it there. Then the killer proceeded to pick up the bank from off the floor. And took it to fabricate a fake murder weapon by hurting the victim on the head. Ah, okay. Makes sense. Finally, the victim's wallet was planted on my personage, in my pocket to be precise. Everything was done so that I would be framed for the murder of Mr. Acme Hicks. Unfortunately, what they did not know was that I was a prosecutorial god, and no one accuses me! You there! Yes, ma'am! Oh, that was piggy bank. Was anything else resembling a murder weapon found? I didn't find anything in this lounge or in this shop that could be used as one, ma'am. Most of the items that could have been used were broken during the turbulence. The remaining items all test negative for any trace of blood. I see. Well, my Edgeworth, it appears your store tactics are at an end.
Well, it's possible that it's just hidden somewhere, sir. Ah!
Don't make good points in front of me, detective! The corner had wanted to hide the weapon in a safer place. I think the weapon would have been hidden in the same place as a bloody cloth. Exactly what I was thinking. Because the cloth was inside the suitcase, it signals to me that the killer had not prepared a more secure place to hide the evidence. Which means that the real murder weapon is either still on the murderer's personage, or is still at the real crime scene.
Objection!
Pix's bite gumshoe looks funny. He does. And yes, I did choose the old Pix's bite intentionally because I wanted the original experience. I might switch to the HD sprites for AI2 though, for the second game. Might make sense then. Just have one half with the old sprites and one half with the new ones. I think that's a good deal. There's one more possibility.
And that would be...
That the piggy bank is in fact the real weapon.
But didn't we just...
Let me finish. The killer took the bank out from the display case with proper turbulence.
Okay, little sister who doesn't even have a hold it line.
Shut up, Miles Edgeworth, who does have a hold line? Anyway, but open the lock on the display case door. It wasn't better that the glass pane in the door was broken. I'd say that's a perfectly reasonable line of reasoning, wouldn't you? Let's see, so that means that the killer had the key to the display case?
Franziska, the person you're talking about,
Not so fast, I'm not finished. The person I'm talking about also committed another sin. She tricked the captain and granted permission to conduct the investigation. Yes, and it was sin of lying. Speaking of which, I recovered you also wish to speak to her.
yes.
Very well, permission granted, but only if I can sit in on the investigation. Do we understand each other?
I have no intention of interrogating her. But you are welcome to accompany me if you wish.
Mr. Nero's in the flight attendant's room. Let's move. Whoa, let's move inside! March 12th, 2:23 p.m. Flight G390, first floor, flight attendant's room.
OMG, we're in a secret and forbidden space.
Touch everything! You won't report about inside this plane without the captain's permission? Deviating from the flight attendant's manual is very unbecoming, you know? What were you hoping to accomplish by doing that?
Miss Teneiro,
Mr. Edgeworth, you're here too?
can you please help us and shed some light on why you did what you did?
Alright. Let's talk. Oh god, she's sad.
Why did you lie about receiving the captain's permission like that?
Because I didn't think I would be able to get his permission.
What do you mean?
The captain, he only has ears for Cammy. I spoke with the captain a little earlier myself. He definitely seems to be rather taken with this meal. Yes, and on top of that, I mistakenly accused Mr. Edgeworth of being the killer. I want to make amends.
In that case, please allow me to thank you for what you did. Thanks to you, I was able to clear myself of all charges.
Really? You were able to prove your innocence? Oh, thank goodness. Mr. Nero, is it? There's one more thing I'd like to ask you. You were in the in-flight shop just before the turbulence, weren't you? Please answer honestly, or I will whip you! And I will kill you with my whip! Because that's what gods do!
Can confirm. I am a god and I can confirm.
Yes, I was. And why were you there? Well,
Why was sudden hesitation? Franziska seems to have struck a nerve.
I did was go check out on the shop like I always do. You're saying it was for work then? Yes, I'm in charge of the shop, so I have to keep an eye on it. I don't have any reason to go there otherwise. After your visit to the shop, you paid a visit to his room, correct? Yes, I came back to freshen up and adjust my makeup. I'm sorry, but there isn't much else to tell.
Mr. Nero claims to have no reason other than duty to go to the shop. But if it all there's to it, maybe we should ask her about that thing.
Piggy bank? Never mind. Oh my goodness. She really must be worn out from the long questioning. A suitcase? Yeah, there's something about this here.
If you could please take a look at this for me, Mr. Teneiro.
Oh, it's a suitcase.
Yes, about the suitcase. You're the one who designed it, correct? And I think I figured something else out about it. This suitcase is the reason you went to the shop, isn't it?
There's nothing you won't find out eventually, is there?
Of course! I am a fucking prosecutorial god! Only second to von Karma! Even Franziska can't beat me! Of course I'll find out everything! Won't you please tell me more about the suitcase?
Yes, I was interested in seeing how the suitcase I designed was selling. I know as a service professional I'm not supposed to care. I really want to know. I was glad to see whether it was the last one there.
The last one there.
Oh, that's interesting.
So you're saying, Mr. Teneiro, that the suitcase in question was the last one?
Yes, it's so popular it's practically flying off a shelf.
That's not exactly the impression I got.
One in the shop is most definitely the last one.
Well, we're currently looking at that suitcase.
Really? When did we sold all of them? Thank you very much for taking the last one.
I didn't say anything about buying it!
And say you buy it.
I'm sorry, I can't.
But why? I think it look great with your complexion, Mr. Edgeworth. It really suits you. I guarantee it personally as a service professional.
Well, that is, how should I put this? It's hideous.
Ah!
Maybe it was a bit too direct. Moving on. My issue with the suitcases isn't the design, it's the number of them remaining.
Remaining?
There were 2 suitcases in the in-flight shop when I investigated it.
2? But that's impossible. I'm sure there was only 1. The lucky story has generated quite a contradiction. When I left the shop, I'm positive there was only 1 suitcase left.
Something is amiss here. What could be the meaning of this inconsistency? By the way, Miss Teneiro, what is one of our suitcases doing here?
That's...
I thought you said there was only 1 left.
That one is, it's mine. I've used it for a very long time now.
It's used for a long time. I think not. Mr. Teneiro, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't lie to me.
Excuse me?
I don't believe for even 1 second that you've used this for a very long time. What proof that this hasn't been used for nearly as long as Mr. Teneiro says?
Oh, it's a price tag, isn't it?
Take that!
Tell me, Mr. Teneiro, is it also your habit to keep a price tag pristine on your suitcase?
Ah! What is the meaning of this? Why would you lie about a suitcase?
Despite having faith in her design sense, the sales numbers made her quite bitter tears. The truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. Mr. Teneiro, I think I understand. I know what you're trying to hide. Now, and the suitcase was originally in... Ooh.
Okay, hold on, quick saving. In-flight shop?
Seeing as the price tag is still on the suitcase, one could only assume it was still out on the floors for sale in the shop.
Okay. That was why...
And the person who bought the suitcase was...
Oh no, I can't quick save, help. Okay. Would she buy one for herself? Maybe.
Take that!
It was you, wasn't it, Miss Teneiro? I hate to say this, but this suitcase that you designed, it hasn't sold very well, has it? You saw how poorly this design that you poured your heart into was selling, and were deeply hurt. That's why I wanted to make it look like it was selling by buying it yourself. Isn't that right?
When I really went to the shop and came back here was... I'm sorry. All I really have is my job. I was overjoyed when my design was chosen. For whatever goddamn freaking reason. I thought that maybe I'd finally accomplished something.
I love how this must have been judged by some people who were like, oh yeah, this design, it looks ugly and hideous and terrible, we'll take it. But the suitcase didn't sell.
It's because of the design, isn't it? Or because it's, as to put it, hideous.
I can't say it was a great place in which to sell them either. Mr. Nero now has been tied to trauma dam. A man just died.
We weren't selling a single one, and we were just sitting there collecting dust. That's so bad seeing them there day in and day out. So I decided to burn for every flight I worked.
You buy one every single time you work a flight?
I see, so in order to keep your resolution, you went and bought one today as well.
Wait, where does she store all of her suitcases? Is her home just filled to the brim with suitcases? Or does she just throw them away herself? Is there just an entire dump, an entire fucking trash dump full of her suitcases? We can ask you real questions here.
Yes, leaves my receipt for what purchase.
This receipt is clearly timed at 5:40 AM.
5:40. It's relatively shortly before the murder, I think. Or at least it's within the time frame of the murder, but might have been before the actual murder happened.
The troopers were still a bunch of them left unsold. I plan to scrap the remaining ones at the end of the flight.
Oh.
Mr. Nero, where are these other suitcases?
I'll be down in the cargo hold. My suitcase the killer used.
Could very well have come from the cargo hold.
Mr. Edgeworth, you told me that the killer used one of my suitcases too.
Yes, I do. The killer used one of your beloved suitcases to move the victim's body and commit murder!
How could they? My beautiful design used for murder! Our suitcases are meant to be faithful partners to our passengers on their trips. It's all I ever wish for them to be.
Mr. Nero, is there any other way to get to the cargo hold other than the elevator?
The only other way is just through the door. It's just through the door here.
And what about security?
The door has no special lock installed because just to enter this room, you need a special keycard that only crew members have access to.
Which means that the culprit is someone who can enter this room, eliminating the passengers and leaving only crew members as potential suspects.
I can't believe it!
Yes, Franziska?
Hold it, Mike Edgeworth! Give me my own hold it line!
No, not in a million remakes.
You're so mean, Mr. Edgeworth! Don't be what goose ashes, you're just Franziska von Karma name!
And what do you mean by that?
The suitcase came from the cargo hold. I think it launches the whole story.
Yeah, which is why I said the card must be a crew member who used the keycard.
Miles Edgeworth! You propose that the killer won't be elevator on the cargo hold, correct?
Yes, that's the only realistic possibility.
That other attendant, Miss Meal. I asked her earlier, and she had this to say.
Franziska got information out of Miss Meal. Really? Franziska got Miss Mead stay awake? She used her whip, didn't she?
Like,
Oh, I really feel like you're talking. Oh, why are you in the movie? Okay, I'll talk.
a different keycard is required.
Different one.
Yes, and the only person who holds that particular keycard is you, Miss Rhoda Teneiro, and only you.
What? Is this true, Mr. Nero?
Yes, I keep that keycard in my locker at all times.
Could you please show us that card right now?
Yes, hold on. I don't believe it!
What's wrong?
Let me guess, it's gone? The keycard, it's gone!
Call it!
Very clever. Pretending that the card was stolen when in fact you're just trying to hide it from us. You really thought this through. Wait, it's not like that. You can tell us all about what it's like down at the station. Officer, arrest this woman.
Yes, ma'am!
Mr. Edgeworth! How dare you! I helped you, and you won't help me!
I'm sorry. I am a prosecutorial god. I need to follow the laws of prosecution. Sorry, lady.
What's wrong? That's disbelief written all over your face.
Franziska, I know that you're the lead investigator on this case. However,
Hold it! Don't even think about wasting any more of my time. You know the rules, and so do I. That full commitment is what I'm thinking of. You won't get it from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gonna make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Evidence speaks louder than words. Even if it isn't a courtroom, but basic tennis still applies. I intend to investigate the cargo hold now. What will you do, Master Edgeworth?
I intend to do likewise.
But there's some good time to continue. Let's keep going. We just did that. March 12th, 2:52 p.m. Flight G390, lower deck cargo hold.
Wow, so that's the cargo hold, huh? Wait, there's the fun down there! It's so big!
Gumshoe, stop being a literal man-child.
But it's who I am, sir!
Yes, I know. This plane is a special model. It is both a super large cargo hold and ultra luxurious first class seating.
So is this a real scene of a murder?
There's certainly a high probability of that, which is why we're here, correct?
Okay, let's get investigating, sir.
Anyway, this policeman is staring at us. Staring right at us. Why are you staring at us?
If you notice anything strange happening around here. Yeah, there's a camera right up there. Feels like a player's watching me. Makes me feel like an NPC. Anyway, no sir, I haven't noticed anything. I'm not sure what he meant to sound so oblivious. Anyway, I'm just gonna ignore that camera now.
Holy suitcase with Edgeworth. It's like an all-you-can-use suitcase fair.
We must be all that other ones they couldn't sell. The ones the company is planning to dispose of after the fight is over.
This paint job is really cool, don't you think? It practically screams artsy.
Oh, why not purchase one then? I'm sure it will bring you much happiness.
You think so? And maybe I will. Let's see. $1,200! I can barely even afford instant noodles. How am I supposed to afford the suitcase? Mr. Edgeworth, give me a wage!
I'll cut your salary for that.
Ow! Oh, I think I'll pass.
Mr. Nero wonders why we don't sell. You need 2 jobs just to buy one. Especially when you're the gumshoe. Although, it definitely looks like one is missing. What is this British substance I'm stepping on? It's a bunch of glass fragments.
Oh, that looks familiar. I think I can make that useful later.
I didn't know this plane was capable of carrying such large pieces of cargo.
I think this tall's 2 of you on top of each other, sir.
It'll probably take 10-20 of you to cover the entire surface of this monstrosity.
What? Oh, really? Yeah, I guess it sounds about right.
There's really no need to take that throwaway estimate seriously, Detective. Keeping track of this many pieces of cargo must be very taxing on the cargo crew.
It sure brings back memories of when I worked as a part-time mover, sir.
By the look in his eyes, he's ready for me to ask about the rest of the story. But no matter how he pours on the puppy eyes, I have no intention of doing so.
Oh, sir, please. Oh, I just wanted to know what my backstory, sir.
Never! All sorts of boxes are piled up here. This one says...
This one says flammable, and this one, it says pharmaceuticals.
Do you think Gumshoe made more money working as a part-time mover? I think he did. I think his income as a part-time mover might even have been more stable than as a detective. Oh, I think really the only reason Gumshoe stays here as a detective is because he really loves his Edgeworth. Yeah, he must really love detecting and being abused by prosecutors. I'm sure there's a kink for that.
This one says, for exorcism use only. Just, what kind of operation is this airline running? Who or what are they exercising?
Oh, I just love pushing the buttons on elevators and crosswalk signals. Hey, you should give it a try, sir. Come on, push it.
The elevator's going out on the first floor, Detective. Can't move.
Oh, yeah, I guess nothing would happen if you push it now.
Well, nothing would happen normally anyway without a special keycard. For the door to the attendance room and the elevator's control panels require a keycard, which makes it impossible for a passenger to come down here. You arrived at the scene of the crime before Detective Gumshoe, correct? And you then immediately began to direct the investigation. It seems to me that you were already here at this airport for something besides this murder.
Yes, I was. I've been following a very large, involved government-level international crime. But it's much too large for one person to take on alone. I love pushing buttons too, Gumshoe. Never stop living your dreams. To be fair, pushing buttons is very fun. Especially when it's harmless. Interpol. Franziska came to this airport as an Interpol liaison. What decided that I should form a joint investigation with Interpol? I see.
Interpol's involved.
It's a top secret operation, so I really can't tell you any more than I already have. Also, to be fair, Gumshoe kind of feels like kind of a surrogate for many of us. Like, Gumshoe is so relatable. He feels like he could be any one of us. Anything else you have to say? Hey, Franziska, look at my badge! There's something much more urgent we should be dealing with right now. Not even with time or yours. Not even with your badge. That's the victim. It's infuriating to see him crumble on the floor like that, lifeless. I will catch you on the dead with myself. I swear it.
This guy's really worked up over the victim.
Ah, she has nothing about that. I don't think there's much more we can do there. Anyway, what's this?
Hey, what's with the suitcase, pal?
It's not the victim checked in, sir. So the suitcase belonged to Mr. Hicks. I don't think he'd mind if he took a closer look. Not like he can object now that he's dead.
There's nothing out of the ordinary in here, sir.
Wait, a file.
Where's the photo of Miss von Karma in it, sir?
Looks like a profile of Franziska.
Huh.
I must have had a file on her. The victim looks like he is from Death Note. I know I'm thinking that, but I do.
I mean, I guess? I mean, my first thought was, oh my god, Byakuya Togami is dead! But he also looks like a Death Note character, to be fair.
Anything else of note? Nothing up here? Alright.
Brains do be weird sometimes. Everyone's brain works differently. And honestly, it's a great and beautiful thing. Because otherwise I would have never even considered that guy kind of looked like a Death Note character. That's something I only got from another perspective. So it's really good that brains work differently. Okay, I think we might have to use logic. Let's see, what can we do? Broken glass and glass shards. These might go together. Yeah, I figured.
I think we can safely conclude that these fragments are from a pair of glasses.
And victim was wearing a pair of broken glasses.
Exactly what I was thinking. I'm sure the shard would match up perfectly with the remnants of his glasses lenses. Ergo, the victim was here, just as expected.
So you're saying the reason of the crime was here, sir?
Isn't that what I've been saying for a while now?
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
Perhaps a bit early to draw that conclusion. However, I believe that the probability has just skyrocketed considerably. All that's left is to find the murder weapon.
True. These might be connected. Yep, that works.
Now, why would Mr. Hicks have documents profiling Franziska?
Oh, I know. I bet he's a big fan of Miss von Karma, sir. Or maybe he just has a king for being whipped.
Franziska said that she had come to this airport as part of an Interpol investigation.
Oh, maybe Mr. X had heard she was coming here and he followed her, like a stalker.
Well, I suppose that's a possibility. However, Detective, I think it is more likely that Hicks was, in fact, actually an Interpol agent. I think that this guy has some explaining to do. Explain yourself, woman! You came to this airport to rendezvous with a victim, didn't you?
Nonsense, what are you talking about?
We found a profile detailing information about you in the victim's luggage. I suppose it was prepared for him so that he could recognize you when he landed. Which makes him not Mr. Hicks, but rather Interpol agent Mr. Hicks. Is that correct?
I should have known and figured out, Miles. You always do. But looks like we got to him first.
So we did come here to receive an Interpol agent then?
Yes. Agent Hicks was on the trail of the very international smuggling ring.
Oh.
He went undercover to investigate this crime. It was I who put him on this case. I was supposed to receive a call from him on his cell phone once he had landed. I never tried to receive a call about his murder instead.
I think we now have pretty definitive evidence. The Agentix came down here to the cargo hold.
What was he doing down here, sir? It's nothing but luggage. Oh, I get it. Maybe he forgot something in the suitcase, and he came down to get it. Ow!
Agentix came for a work-related reason, of that I am sure.
Yes, I'm sure he was here to investigate the smuggling operation he was observing. Franziska, do you know exactly how he intended to pursue this investigation?
No, unfortunately, I was going to find out from him after he landed.
I see, but this raises another question. A normal passenger can't access the cargo hold on their own. Agentix must have
identified himself to a member of the crew. And have a cargo hold with that person who let him in.
Yes, and then he was murdered here. These glass fragments and his broken glasses are a testament to that. And then the killer put Agentix into one of his best suitcases and they entered the elevator. But while they were riding it up, the plane hit that patch of turbulence. Because of the intense shaking, the suitcase popped open and Agentix's body flew out. At the same time, his wallet fell out of his pocket, spilling its contents everywhere. Which explains why there was money scattered all over the elevator floor.
Woo! Half restored! Love it! I think it's pretty easy to say who the culprit is at this point.
Alright, sir.
I know what you're thinking about, Edgeworth. But the killer can be none other than Miss Rhoda Teneiro. If it was a crew member, any one of them could have shown Agentix to the cargo hold. But the point to keep in mind is the keycard that allows the elevator to come down here. The only person with such high-level access is Miss Rhoda Teneiro. I'd say it's a pretty decisive piece of information, wouldn't you?
If I was Edgeworth at this point, I'd just leave. Even if they was arrested for a murder, Phoenix is gonna get her off later in court anyway. You know, Franziska, I don't care, just get her to court. My lover, Mr. White, will handle it. I know what you're trying to say, but I'm not certain it's as simple as that.
If it was a crew member, any one of them could have shown Agentix to the cargo hold.
Hold it!
That might be true, but then it could be anyone, including Miss Milo or even the captain.
Don't be a fool. I plan out the pilot in the cockpit is like a horse or a rider, crop in hand. Much like Scruffy over there. By the way, get it!
Why?
I can't disagree with you on that. That if Gumshoe does always need a guiding hand. Very well, what about the other flight attendant, Miss Mio?
I thought you might ask about her. But the point to keep in mind is the keycard that allows the elevator to come down here.
Hold it!
But it is highly likely that the keycard was stolen from Mr. Teneiro.
Objection!
It's highly likely. Is that possibility the best you can come up with? And you call yourself a disciple of my father. Get it!
Yes, well, I don't have any evidence,
Be quiet, you're a disgrace! There's more evidence pointing to Miss Rhoda Teneiro, you know. Is that just the keycard that gets away?
Are you talking about a murder weapon, the Captain Ugo piggy bank, which is not actually a murder weapon, by the way.
Yeah, she's also the only person with a key to the display case.
Which is irrelevant, by the way, because the thing flew out on its own.
That's a matter of the key to the display case that tells me murderous bank. Let's scratch that for now.
I bet it's a fake.
Stop it, Edgeworth! We don't have any proof this is just a red herring. We must keep on searching that it's a fake. What is the real murder weapon and where did it go? Speeches, I see. That's not a surprise. After all, you know that we've searched the entire cargo out and came up empty-handed.
There must be a way. Must be something that can let me rule out the piggy bank as a murder weapon. What should we examine further to help us ascertain the authenticity of the weapon?
Ooh, good question.
Crime scene?
Never mind.
It might turn out to be a murder weapon if we search all of the cargo and luggage.
Anything a hand further than even now we're searching for him. I haven't found anything that even closer resembles a murder weapon.
Oh, wait then. Fine. I suppose we should examine something else. What should we examine further to ascertain the authenticity of the weapon?
Piggy bank?
Oh god, I'm not rolling with this.
We should examine the bank itself once more to determine if it is a real murder weapon. If it is the real weapon, it should be damaged or perhaps have a dent on it somewhere.
We've looked into it already and there's no sign of anything on it. We can't discard it as a murder weapon on that one fact alone. Very is, after all, made of a stronger material than human flesh.
God damn it. I can't prove Biggie Big itself, and I must find another way.
The body, I guess.
Franziska, I think you were too quick to jump to a conclusion.
Oh, was I?
Yes, we don't even have the autopsy results yet.
Oh yeah, we don't.
How can I not say that you made a snap judgment when you have yet to even see if the wound on Agent Hicks's head is consistent with a murder weapon?
Scruffy!
Yes, sir.
Contact the medical exams office at once. I will share the results of patient exercise also see. Now!
Yes, sir.
Poor Gumshoe.
We've got a big problem, Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
What is detective?
We're still doing the autopsy, but we said we already know this one thing for sure.
Report now!
Doctor said it's one giant bruise from a beating from his shoulder down to his mid-back.
A victim's shoulder to his mid-back. He was beaten over such a wide area.
Well, I'd say it's a sign that the killer had a grudge against Agent Hicks. It wasn't just his head. The killer went all out and hit him multiple times, sir.
Wait, yeah, then the statue definitely isn't it. It looked like it was only used once. No, wait, hold on. Instantaneous death. Resulting from a blow to the head. Boosting head to the back. Okay, so he died immediately, but then was hit over and over again still anyway. Which still is not consistent with the statue though.
Scruffy, what is had a grudge against Agent Hicks supposed to mean?
Well, it's,
Was the wound on the victim's head consistent with a murder weapon detector?
Oh, well, they said they were still looking into it, sir.
You're completely useless, as you always are. Get it!
Ow!
Sir, I told you already, you can't go down there!
No, you
Really put yourself in my way. What is all that racket? Oh god, is it him? It's him! My luggage! My cargo! They're mine! I demand you return them to me! Who's investigating the cargo? Please understand and have a little patience! I suppose there is no choice. I must use my Virginian enchanting table language on you! Okay, you may go! Finally, I figured, hey, what are you? Let me know what to use drunk force. Oh! You want to pass me? Oh. Wait, that's it. So that's what this whole thing was been about.
Now that's a matter of the key to the display case that help you understand. After all, you know that we've set the entire cargo and came up empty-handed.
The doctor has one giant bruise from a beat from his shoulder down to his mid-back.
Logic time. Edgeworth, a man is falling to his death. Now is not the time to use logic in any situation. What is the only thing I'm good at? and I also seem to be the only one who's good at basic fucking logic. So who else will do it but me?
I think we go together? Yes.
Allegedly, we could have talked to the victim many times over, which is why there's extensive bruising over such a wide area. But it would really be quite conclusive to draw from the evidence. The bruise from his shoulder to the middle of his back is one continuous mark, which is more just of a single blow to the back. If that's the case, then the piggyback is much too small to have caused that. Therefore, a murder weapon must be something far bigger. If you're looking for a large weapon, you'd think it would stick out. But so far, we haven't found anything that resembles the weapon of any sort. Perhaps, just perhaps, it's something we all overlooked from the very beginning. Because normally it's too impossibly big to be taken into consideration.
What was that all about? Was he trying to jump his way down here?
Franziska,
What? What do you want? Why are you staying with me with your furrowed eyebrows of death and destruction?
because I'm about to fucking destroy you. I found Franziska, I found the real murder weapon.
You did?
He really jumped.
We didn't realize until now, but the answer has been right in front of us this whole time.
He might be hurt. We should go check on him, Seth.
That's what pompous attitude of yours again. You should adopt a habit.
This comes from a prosecutor with the habit of whipping everyone she comes across.
Anyway, if you really are a prosecutor, then you back yourself up with evidence.
You two aren't listening at all, are you? You don't care that the man is dying, right? Fine, I'll do it myself. I'll go up there and save him!
Come on, man. Show us real murder weapon you speak of.
I don't think I have evidence to show.
I don't have any evidence to show you.
Foolish reasoning for a foolish man to fool me! What do you mean by I don't have any evidence to show?
First, I should have phrased as that which caused Agent X's death is incorporeal. Forgive me, but I do believe I have figured out what was the real cause of death.
The 3-4, wasn't it?
The victim fell from a Grey Titan, subsequently died as a result. In other words, the real cause of death is free falling to the ground.
Fell to his death?
Yes, this is the only plausible possibility. The victim has extensive bruising on the back of his head and his back. And the only rational explanation for his injuries is that he fell to his death.
But the murder of it inside this plane.
I know.
Are you claiming there's something in this plane from which he could have fallen from?
Sister, are you blind? Do you see where we are right now? Do you see this large-ass staircase from which one could fall? As I said earlier, the answer's been right in front of us this entire time.
You can't mean.
Yes, I do. Made them fell from the top of the stairs with their cargo hold.
What? Oh, we're in trouble. You may have a second death on our answers. Hey, I come to save the day. How are you? Tell me your own dad, pal.
Be quiet! Why are you screaming?
He's alive.
This girl just needs glasses. Don't be mean to her. maybe she does. I mean, we haven't seen Franziska since, well, since this series, I guess. She hasn't been in the new trilogy at all. We've seen Edgeworth having needed glasses in the new trilogy, but we haven't seen Franziska at all. Maybe she needed glasses too. Maybe it's a family thing that everybody needs glasses. But then again, why didn't Franziska von Karma have glasses? Family theories right here.
It's not possible that Action Tix fell over running to his death. A man's living proof of that.
I suppose it's true it's not possible, given the current circumstances.
Current circumstances? What is that supposed to mean?
I suppose that large piece of cargo wasn't there at the time. What would have happened then?
Would have been a genuine pancake for sure, sir.
I suppose that man or her wouldn't still be breathing. But the reality is that the cargo box is there.
Mommy didn't need glasses since she is perfect! True. I am perfect! No one ever beats me!
So there's no point in entertaining you with hypothetical scenarios.
And maybe then now, there's no proof that it was always there.
As if there could have been a window of time when the giant box was not there.
But there was.
What?
What can you use to show that it's possible the box was not always where it is now?
Oh god. Let's see this. Okay, but that's not from this plane though. I have no clue. Let's try this.
Take that!
Yeah, I had a feeling. I'm gonna save right here. Gotta take the damage.
Why asking me? I wasn't asking you.
Bring me some possibility of it, sir.
I'm not asking for a bit from an instant noodle crust coffee.
I suppose this was a phrase to be read by one's opponent came from. Ah! Literally!
That editorial have nothing to do with this. Now answer the question.
That's what she's right, but first I should reconsider all the information I have.
Wait. There's nothing else on here though. This is Mr. Nero said. It time himself she bought the suit at 5:40 AM. Between 3 to 4. Time of death. Between 3 and 4:30. Cause of death. Cranial contusion due to blunt force trauma at the back of the head. Face have been extensively beaten on the upper half of his back. But wait, the death time frame is before the time we thought it was. That's interesting. Wait, hold on. Mr. Acme was there in his seat when he took off at 5 AM. What? Oh. This is Miss Mealy's testimony. Oh, something's not right here. We will probably tackle this later. Oh, I understand. Made a brief stop from 4 to 5 to transfer cargo and fuel transfer. Yeah, okay, I see.
Take that!
You refueled in the Republic of Zhengfa? Yes, we started a short layover in Zhengfa in order to refuel. That wasn't the only reason for the layover. We also transferred some cargo. One of the box in question was only transferred onto the plane on that time. To further prove my point, let's take a look at what's next to the box in question.
Ah, it's labeled Zhengfa Express.
Correct, meaning it was loaded onto the plane in Zhengfa. Cargo from Zhengfa. It was loaded on board during the refueling between 4 and 5 AM at the transfer points. Now, what if the box in question was also loaded on it at the same time? You don't mean of the box? Was that during the cargo during the representing Zhengfa leg of the flight? Making a clear draw from which Agent Higgs could have fallen to his death entirely possible. Ah, but the theory is still very far-fetched. Then allow me a chance to prove how very likely my scenario is. My first order of business will be to examine a piece of cargo in more detail. Alright, let's do that. Keeping track of this many pieces of cargo must be very taxing on the cargo crew.
I sure brings back memories of when I worked as a part-time mover, sir.
Oh, this again.
Please, Mr. Gumshoe, sir, I'm very proud of my backstory.
This is a rather large piece of cargo. Let's
Attack on it, sir. Let's see, Elif rat statue? Never heard of it.
Nor I, but all I care about is if we can prove it wasn't here at the time of the crime.
Well, let's get investigating, sir.
Wait. Look here! Do not go about touch my possession without my permission!
I won't up to me like bad pal.
This belongs to Mr. LeBlanc, does it? I'll see what else I can find out from him. I take it this large piece of cargo belongs to you, Mr. LeBlanc. Of course it is mine! I shipped this fine piece of art from Europe! These olive red that is worth 10 million cents! No, maybe much more! You know what? No, hold on. No, I'm tired of... Let me Google. How much is 10 million cents actually in euros? I'm gonna Google that. Hold on. I wanna know how much this is worth. Let's see. I wanna Google it. I wanna know. Okay, I'm kind of finding out that there's also a separate currency called cents that's different from euros. So now I'm actually very intrigued. Huh. Okay. So it would be roughly 9,730 euros. Okay, that is pretty expensive actually. I will give him that. It is pretty expensive. It's almost 10,000 euros. That is a pretty expensive statue. Mr. LeBlanc's reason for choosing this plane must have been the large cargo hold.
10 million cents.
I suggest stop trying to calculate how many packets of noodles that makes, Detective.
And how do you do that? I feel like I keep getting better and better at seeing right through me every year.
You know what? No. I'm gonna do this for Gumshoe. Hold on. I'm gonna Google this. How much does one packet of instant noodles cost? Oh. Let's see. It seems instant noodles. Let's go with the Asian weight, considering this is probably some kind of Asian American stuff. So in Asian it would be like 69 cents. Okay, let me math this. Hold on. So 9,730. $9,730 divided by 0.69. Oh my god! Gumshoe could afford at least at some Asian rate, he could afford like 14,101 packets of instant noodles. That's a lot. We're learning so much here today. Oh, Gumshoe could eat for years. Boy, go of each revolution of the planet around the sun. I have a distinct impression he continues to madly spin in place.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, it's about 10 million cents. Is that in euros or in dollars?
Asking me real questions. It doesn't really make a difference to our case. I suppose it doesn't. I also went down a completely needless rabbit hole. But it was very interesting. Mr. LeBlanc, there's a chance that your cargo is related to our murder case. I was wondering if you would allow us to examine it a bit closer. It's a very valuable piece of art, so no, there will be no touching. Why show me some new value? Show me the bread first and see maybe we'll talk. Wait, he wants me to pay him before he comment on this. But wait, how horrible to see a price piece of cloth spoiled. I assure you it wasn't me. I believe it to be the work of a killer. I will teach that killer a lesson. You can be sure I will. It will be with LeBlanc Revolution. I think it might be LeBlanc Retribution, but oh wait, it sounds intimidating. Anything else? Does he have anything to say about this? Never mind, he doesn't. He does not. Ah, so you're finally paying me my wasted money. Sorry, but there's absolutely nothing inside this wallet. How dare you! You're wanting to trick me! I will sue for fraud. Mr. LeBlanc, are you seriously considering a court tangle with me? The god of prosecutors! I will squash you in a millisecond. I hope not, but in case you are, there's a certain lawyer I can introduce you to. He wears a blue suit and has very spiky hair. Maybe he can save you. And there's no guarantee if I'm on the opposite end of the courtroom. You, I can tell you if you got to show me a piece of art at this time. And from a single glance I can already tell it's mostly worthless. This is much more valuable a piece of non-art, I assure you. You look like you have something to say.
There's your thinking, like cutting first before swine. He actually has been known we had for once.
Anything else? I don't think there's anything more to talk about actually.
Let our suitcase sit here, lined up in two pretty neat rows. Too bad for Mr. Teneiro, but this design is unmarketable.
I'd buy one if it was cheaper, sir. Do you think they'd sell it to me at a discount? Oh, why don't they sell them in the airport and have a bargain basement sale? Buy one, get one free! If you win the raffle, you get one more for free. I want both ideas, sir.
I think if it did that, everyone would lose.
Based.
But that was actually an Interpol agent.
That is so cool. I can't believe it was from Interpol, the adventure with glamour. And the miraculous big escape when you get caught by the enemy.
Except in this case, there was no big escape.
No miracle. If you find anything out, you come and tell me right away, okay, pal?
What, sir? It's rather unusual for a guard to be so directing. He must outrank this officer.
You want into any trouble, just leave it to me, okay?
Yes, sir. What else to charge you?
Ow!
Scruffy, I think your ego's needed some deflating.
I was following in the footsteps, sir. I want to patronize my subordinates.
Cool and forgiving to the detective, even in front of his own subordinates. All sorts of boxes are piled up here. This one says flammable. It says, oh god. Access use only.
Anything else of note? No, that doesn't seem to be anything new here. Actually, anything comes up from here?
Good job, officer. Mr. LeBlanc is certainly not an easy person to hold back. No, very nice, sorry, sir. We shall fall off a job. Even if we did, eventually get by. Well, I have a few things to ask him anyway, so it worked out in your favor this time. Thank you very much, sir. Next time I'll be sure to not let anyone through. Even if it takes my life in the process, sir. I appreciate the sentiment, however, we can't have people getting hurt on the job either. I may have a word with you, Franziska.
I don't think you have time for idle chatter. You need to prove to me that the hypothetical situation is in fact reality.
Damn. Anything else we can do here? Might have to quick save, hold on. I guess it's logic time. Yep, I think we go together.
Mr. LeBlanc has something to do with the smuggling ring. And it's possible this fake statue was brought on board the Zheng Fa. I think I need to question him a bit further.
There we go.
The body is dirty, Mr. LeBlanc. I wonder if it might be a fake. What? How dare you say my art is fake? I suspect that this statue might be the target of international smuggling. Don't say such fantastic things! Well, these would not dare! I have a certification of my cargo right here!
You mean the cargo certification document? Mr. Zingler, why didn't you say so earlier? Please show it us at once!
Go you Airlines Airway Bill. None of this is readable.
I don't read this? What does it say?
It says as plain as day. The cargo was put onto the plane in Europe.
There we have it, my Edgeworth. Too bad for you. It said you was brought on board in Europe. That's a new certificate.
No, that's...
Which means that there never was a window of time in which Rossetti wasn't sitting here.
Huh.
I respectfully disagree. I can't discount a theory until I see Rossetti for myself. And you can have your wish. Look at your servants here, I am right. This. I know I've seen this somewhere before.
Honestly, olive red? I guess I have such a feeling of art. I can practically smell it.
Rossetti is a high, has a high amount of historic value. After it was unveiled at the museum in Europe. I brought it to his country to examine it.
Huh.
I'll leave a closer look as warranted here.
Okay, hold on. What? Let me see. No, doesn't seem to be anything. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh.
But his eyes look like they're made of a jewel-like stone.
Well, since you're all pretty, and look at that fiery orange color, sir.
Well, calling myself a LeBlanc, this whole thing is worth a pretty penny.
Oh, I just got a really great idea. I can probably find some rocks on a river I can polish up to look like real jewels. I can try it out and give one to Maggie the person next time.
I wonder if he's serious. And I wonder if I should try to stop him if he is.
Okay, but let's compare it with a photo. Ah, the eyes are red. Yeah, one of these is a fake. Actually, hold on. It's also the certificate, which we can't examine further.
So this is the infamous Olive Red statue.
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Did you find something?
There's something wrong with this picture. We should examine it in more detail.
Yeah, actually, hold on.
What have we here?
Oh, there's more. Why?
It says Jingfa Express on the cloth, sir. I'm gonna take a guess and say this delivery company is based on Jingfa.
Something is turning the corner of my mind. It was something's out of place.
I see what it is. It's the fact the statue standing on top of this. Meaning this was here before the statue. Meaning the statue couldn't have been loaded up in Europe already. Something's definitely wrong here. Wait, hold on. No. Never mind. I just want to examine first. Hold on.
This is the Olive Red statue. I swear I've seen this somewhere before.
No wonder those things worth 10 million cents. Look at how it sparkles, sir.
I wouldn't call it sparkling detective. Maybe more along the lines of dully shining. That other suitcases sit here, lined up in two pretty neat rows. Too bad for Mr. Teneiro, but this design is unmarketable.
I wonder what's in the matter. I have a bargain basement sale.
Aww. Gumshoe, please. Stop convincing us.
These are made of some sort of gem.
That's a really nice shade of orange. For a sec, I couldn't even tell they were jewels. Oh, but they kinda remind me of the eyes of a stray cat that lives near my house.
Are they supposed to be this color? Is it possible the statue is a fake?
Very likely, actually. So let me deduce that. Hold on. We should be close enough.
These eyes are awfully orange, don't you think?
Yeah, and pretty. They remind me of sunset when I was in grade school, sir.
Oh, Gumshoe. You're so innocent.
I don't think you see what I'm talking about.
No, I do, but it's really like it's really like the color of the sun and the setting, sir. Ah, the memories. I was standing out in that field, spinning with my arms all until I felt ill.
I don't care about sunsets. Focus, detective. What color are the eyes in this photo?
Uh-huh. Ah, sir, the what?
As I thought, the statue is a fake. Mr. LeBlanc. What do you want? Do you not know? I am a busy man. I allow you 2 seconds for your answer. The other threat. I suppose this is your pride and joy, is it not? It's the biggest trophy of his European trip. Do you know why I want to possess the statue? It started 17 years ago.
Well, I grab a chair, sir. Sounds like it's gonna be a long story.
Mr. LeBlanc, I regret to inform you, and you have my heartfelt sympathy, but... What is that? Sympathy? For what? You see, I like you to compare the eyes. And that fellow there has very bright and pretty eyes compared to you. I won't talk about the two of us. I meant the eyes of the statue in front of us and rolled this photo. Why is that yelling? No, wait! Oh! It is a photo of the statue on display at the museum in Europe. Ah! Now do you see, Mr. LeBlanc? The statue before us is a fake. Ah, a fake! I believe that even further examination will be required. Now that you have confirmed that this is indeed a fake. There must be some sort of proof that this was brought on board with Zheng Fa. Now I present to you evidence that will resolve many contradiction.
Really? Really? It isn't looking too happy about it either, sir.
I'll get to the bottom of this, for his sake as well as mine. What's this?
It actually looks like it's stepping all over its neighbor's clothes cover. It kind of resembles its own attitude in a sense,
You, what did you say now? Oh, my clothing Sam is not being set on by anyone. It's too expensive for me to allow it to happen. You should give me trespass of my subordinate. Why not give me trespasses? Unless it is expensive less to keep it. What the right, Zhengfa Express?
Okay. The thing is, I know what to point to, but I don't know what to present. This? What are you going on about? There's just some case of cargo cover getting stuck under a piece of cargo. Okay, never mind. I think I got it right. Ah, that's not possible.
But it is. It shouldn't be this way, but the statue is on top of the cloth. The point that the neighboring piece of cargo was brought on board in Zhengfa. There's no way that any part of it should wind up under something from Europe. Which means that this fake statue was smuggled on board in Zhengfa.
And what about the cargo certificate?
Let me ask in return, what about Agent Hicks? Why did he come down here in the middle of a flight? There's only one reason why. To secure proof of smuggling activity on board this flight.
So you say, well, I don't believe he had to do it with flying. You could have just easily inspected all of the cargo after the plane landed.
That may be true. However, you have it backwards, Franziska. Sure, Agent Hicks could have waited until after the plane had landed. But he had a reason for coming down to the cargo hold. Suppose he had found it was fake at the airport. It would have been after the swap had occurred. At that time, his suspicion would naturally fall onto the statue's owner. We would have no way to prove that the statue was switched without his knowledge. Which means there's someone involved who is forging or modifying cargo certificates.
Woo! Ah, gotta love refresh HP.
I guess the victim knew a real version of this was gonna get nabbed, huh?
Yes, although it could be seen as nothing more than a simple souvenir. It was in fact taken to be used as a reference document later on. Next, Agent takes that to secure proof that the smuggling had taken place. He came down here to take a picture of the cargo hold. A rather empty one at that, right before the fact that it could be loaded on board.
The thought of the hold missing a valuable piece of cargo would have been proof enough. After that, all he had to do was help the Jingfa cargo crew and the rest for smuggling.
Exactly, this only goes to prove my theory. If it's that she was not in the cargo hold during the Europe-Jangfa leg of the trip, there would have been enough height from which Agent X could have fallen to his death.
Officer! We will touch you immediately. I want a full examination of the floor underneath. Now!
Miss von Karma, I'm ready to report my findings!
Go on.
At the movie, Elif reached the Elif statue out of the way. We tested the area under with Lumina, and there was a reaction!
Oh. I see, there was a reaction to luminol, an indication there was blood in that spot.
Ah. Can we stop looking at it now, sirs?
It would seem that my deductions were correct after all.
I suppose it would appear that way.
The culprit cleaned the blood up well.
And how did you think the killer did that?
How did we collect up other blood?
Oh, that I am certain of.
Take that!
The killer used a bandated cloth I found inside his suitcase to clean up the mess.
I see, I need to clean up all the blood before the plane landed in Jangfa.
Yes, because otherwise the cargo crew would have discovered it during the layover.
So you guys are saying that the murder happened before the plane landed in Jangfa?
There is no other conceivable time for the event of a murder. But if that is true, then that forces a certain person's testimony into doubt. Cambio mio! The murder occurred before we landed in Jangfa, and this becomes highly suspect. Recall Miss Mio's testimony about Agent Hicks in regard to when we departed Jangfa.
Yep, it's coming up now.
I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in the seat at 5 AM, you know.
She claimed Agent Hicks was alive at the time of the service calls, but...
That totally contradicts the facts, sir.
Why would she lie about something like that?
I think the only person who can answer that is Miss Mio herself.
To be continued. Oh god, do I keep going? Fine, we'll keep going. March 12, 3:45 PM, Flight G390, lower deck cargo hold.
Miss Mio. Miss Mio! Do you recall what you said earlier? It was when you answered some service calls as we were departing from Jangfa. You said Mr. X was sitting in his seat at that time. However, that is simply not possible. Because Mr. X was dead long before we ever touched down in Jangfa. It's Camille Meal.
I didn't sure what I did.
No one can make a mistake so large, Miss Mio.
Ambush. I'm the kind of boo-boo all the time.
How have you not been fired, lady? I will personally see to it that the captain fires you.
I don't think he'll do that. He lost me.
Oh, God damn it.
This is going nowhere. There must be a better way of resolving this contradiction.
Very well. Miss Mia, if you please, tell me about your alibi during the time span. Just before we went to land at 3 AM and 6 AM, everybody was found.
Your time was suspect, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, I am. Now talk!
In the flight attendant's room over my lounge himself. Room 5 to 6, I was in the flight attendant's room over my lounge himself.
Wow. How was I supposed to wait to a testimony like that? Miss Mia, wake up.
No thanks.
She fell asleep again. Looks like the only way I'm going to be able to wake up is by pressing her. Even the useless statements.
Hold it!
Miss Mia, wake up!
I'm away. Never mind.
What? I demand you do something you have this late in this instant!
Allow me to wake up and you can finally put that whip to an appropriate use.
I know, right? If there's ever a time to use that whip, it's now.
If I was in the flight attendant's room over my lounge himself.
Hold it!
If I remember correctly, food was being served in first class in the lounge. Between the hours of 3 and 4 AM.
Yeah, I kind of thought some of Miss Rhoda.
What were you doing in the attendance room at the time?
Eating and having a most delicious dream.
You mean you were neglecting your duties?
No, I was part of our job too, you know.
What?
Hold it!
Miss Mia, how many times do I have to repeat myself? Wake up!
I'm away. Never mind. No, what did you with me for, sir? How did I miss?
A portrait of being on the receiving end of a lash in your stead.
Really? Sorry about that.
You make amends for it by continuing with the testimony. Poor Gumshoe. I'm so sorry.
In 5 to 6, I was in the veteran's room all by my lunch himself.
Hold it!
So you're alone the entire time, were you?
Yeah, no one has even put their hand up to say hi.
Oh, well, a feeling contradiction just popped up. Just popped in to say hi. What should I do? Should I raise an objection?
Why the fuck shouldn't I?
It's me, there's a clear contradiction embedded in the testimony.
I have no idea what to show it, but I'm sure I'll see it when I see it.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
It's not possible that you were alone in attendance room the whole time from 6 AM.
Oh yeah, it was in the attendance room. Time says 5:40 AM. It's this, right?
Take that!
I knew I'd see it when I see it.
I wonder if you would be so kind as to take a look at this receipt, Miss Mia.
You were here? For what?
It's of a suitcase Mr. Teneiro bought. Now, if I might direct your attention to the timestamp. As you can see, it clearly says 5:40 AM, Miss Teneiro.
Yes.
Oh my god, she's still here? I thought she was arrested.
Yeah, but why is your killer here? I thought you'd have her locked up by now.
I know, right?
I request that she be present as a witness so that we may straighten out your complex lie.
When did that happen? It did not happen while I was controlling Edgeworth. I just that's godly powerful. I can just use my godly telekinesis powers to tell my officers through telepathy that they should bring Miss Rhoda here. No, Mr. Neighbor, between the hours of 5 and 6 AM.
You took a trip from first class down to the first floor in-flight shop, correct?
Yes, I went to the shop to buy a suitcase. After which, I went straight to the attendance room and dropped it off.
Did you see Miss Mealy there at the time?
No.
So, Miss Mealy, where were you really between the hours of 5 and 6 a.m.? Miss Cammy Meal!
To the bathroom?
I want to ask the questions here.
Yeah, maybe that's it. I probably just missed the natural cause, you know?
You take me for a fool. That's a little too convenient to be true.
I'm ready for true. Across my eyes, how to fly.
I don't have enough conclusive proof to counter-argue her at the stage.
You don't believe me, do you? But please, won't give me a chance and hear me out. Now this is better than me because I'm one of a grill. I do think that maybe you should just also suspect Miss Rhoda too. She's one in charge of the other key card in the shop, you know. You asked me if it makes sense with suspicious.
Please leave Miss Teneiro out of the conversation. Only you are under suspicion for now.
I don't get it. Why are you coming from Miss Rhoda all of a sudden? I don't know, I get it. Maybe you've got your eye on Miss Rhoda.
Of course I'm keeping an eye on her. I can't very well let her escape, can I?
Never mind. Well, you want to know something? Miss Rhoda actually kind of
I'm absolutely not interested in people who can't appreciate my sense of design.
Now's not the time for this sort of talk.
You're not just baiting me because I'm one of a crew.
Hold it!
No, it's not the only reason I ever suspecting you. Your that Mr. Garment text also turned out to be a bunch of lies.
I really say I wasn't attending. You won't suspect me then, will you?
Yes, I suppose that's true enough.
I do think that maybe you should also suspect Miss Rhoda too.
Hold it!
She's already been detained for further questioning, or have you already forgotten?
Oh, yeah, I guess I just forgot.
Can we not tell me you suspect me too?
Sure, can't help this. I mean, other than you, this, no one else could have done it.
I can't even think that. I mean, me, a killer.
Miss Mia, what did you mean just now by no one else could have done it?
You want to talk to the elevator key guy in the shop, you know?
Hold it!
And what are you in charge of, Miss Mia?
Sleeping?
Well, that's it.
Yeah, the cake was really easy on me. Because I'm hot.
How has she not been fired yet?
I took care of your tennis room.
That does not count.
Oh, I spent so much time in there. It might as well be my responsibility.
Miss Edgeworth is very talented in languages. So she assists passengers who may not speak English. Especially those who speak Virginian. She's the only one in this flight who is fluent.
Oh, you mean kind of what am I in charge of? Oh, you mean that kind of what am I in charge of? Why didn't you say so in the first place?
What else could I have meant?
Yeah, sure, we're good at Virginian.
She's fluent in Virginian. And I suppose you're in charge of processing documents in Virginian.
Yeah, I take care of anything we have to do with Virginian.
Very interesting.
Yeah, he was just super suspicious.
Hold it!
Actually, your on-the-job behavior makes you super suspicious in my eyes.
Why?
When Mr. Nair was busy with passengers and all of the other duties, you have a lot of free time on your hands. That's providing you with ample time to commit the crime.
Objection!
Miss Edgeworth, I demand to cease and desist in this line of contractual questioning. I won't allow you to bluff your way through this like a certain defense lawyer.
But I learned it from him.
I don't care.
And I do not honestly believe Miss Meal does any true work about this flight.
Am I not true, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm in charge of our attendance room with some Virginian stuff.
Hold it!
So what exactly do you do as the one in charge of some Virginian stuff?
Yeah, I do stuff like translate things from and into Virginian.
Can we the only member of the crew understands Virginian, Mr. Edgeworth?
Miss Meal, I take it then that it is your job to process all the Virginian paperwork.
Yeah, she totally put my weight around here.
So it would appear. But I should ask her a few more details about her work, and Miss Meal, it's very unladylike to push suspicion onto someone else.
I don't want to do it at all, and just stay with Miss Odo's very sus.
There you go, pushing everything onto her again.
I don't know what you're saying. It must be way at that concept, huh?
The only thing abstract here is the landscape inside your head. Oh yeah.
So this must be the one, right? Would this be relevant though? I mean, Cammy would know about this, right?
Objection!
So you're the only one in this flight crew that speaks Virginian. Is that correct?
Yeah, so. Sure about Virginia for a while.
If that is the case, then the signature on this document belongs to you, doesn't it? This is a falsified piece of documentation with only one purpose. To lead anyone who read it to believe that Mr. LeBlanc's statue was lowered in Europe. The only reason you could have either prepared or processed this document in Virginian is you, Miss Meal. Without your participation, the smuggling of the Alive Red could not have occurred. Don't sleep while I'm pointing my finger at you! I'm a god!
I wouldn't be a fancy when you, Mr. Edgeworth. It is exactly as you say.
Are you confessing to having participated in the smuggling?
No, far from it. It's true that I was the one who signed off on the document. But it can't use that fate alone to make the allegation of smuggling stick. There's no direct correlation after all. All you have is my signature on a piece of paper.
Really? All you did was sign it.
I needed to check if the cargo had been loaded onto the plane properly. So sorry about that.
Seems like she's finally woken up. This is going to be one tough fight.
Suppose, and this is just a supposition, even if I was involved in the smuggling, you can't hold a charge of murder on me just like that.
Objection!
If you were involved in the smuggling, you would have a strong motive to kill. Isn't this one in the middle of investigation regarding the smuggling ring? Just when he was about to close in, he's killed by a member of that ring.
Well, I thought to think that maybe Rhoda the smuggling ring member. After all, unlike me, Rhoda has access to many things on this plane for work purposes.
So perhaps there is some element of a setup at play in this case.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry, I wasn't talking about you. I meant the killer. First it was myself, and now it's Miss Teneiro who is under the microscope. It's me that our killers going to great lengths to pin this crime on anyone they can.
You have no proof that Rhoda's being set up, or that she isn't.
Actually, I believe that she was indeed the intended target from the very beginning. I believe that the plan was to push all the blame for the crime onto her. And this evidence will prove my suspicions. Ah, quick saving! This was the killer was out to frame his scenario from the very beginning.
Ooh. The weapon, maybe? Also the music vibing again. There's two possibilities so far. Let's go with this first. Not bad. Let me be able to answer all your questions.
Are you actually presenting yourself, Mr. Edgeworth?
No, as you can plainly see, I'm wide awake.
Yeah, but I'm afraid you failed. You're making so little sense that I thought maybe you were asleep.
Talk about it, Mr. Dr. Sleepy, Mrs. Hyde, asking transformation. Is this it? But one more piece of evidence that is still unaccounted for? You need to stay calm, think carefully when presenting condemning evidence.
Wait, unaccounted for? You mean the phone?
Take that!
Nope. It is the suitcase, isn't it?
Take that!
I will take the damage.
The killer could have hidden the body anywhere, and yet they chose the suitcase. Why is that? First was to move the body up from the lower deck on the first floor. However, why go through the trouble to do so? The only way all these actions make sense is if the killer had wanted to frame a scenario for the murder. The scenario buys the suitcase and every flight she works without fail. But the suit of the suitcase we switched with the one containing the victim's body. That would put her in a very tight spot. Unfortunately for the killer, the turbulence put an end to that plan. There wasn't enough time to put the body back into the suitcase. Ergo, they made do with whoever was at hand, adapted the plan, and tried to frame me as I lay unconscious on the floor from the turbulence. The killer then went to hide the suitcase in the in-flight shop, and moved the piggy bank back to the elevator in order to fabricate the false weapon. A lot of work for a fruitless endeavor, wouldn't you agree?
Sounds like we killer had a tough time too, huh? I mean, why did we kill you to frame some of it badly anyway?
That is because of the special circumstances surrounding this particular case. What special circumstance dictated the need for the killer to frame someone?
Ooh. Dictated the need for the killer to frame someone. Ooh, where the murder took place? When it took place? Who the victim was? Let's think this through. I think when it took place, right? Let's try that. Nope.
The murder took place before a move was scheduled to go on. One by time, almost all the passengers had returned to their seats. Therefore, we killer had to choose someone who was not at their seat to frame.
Any explanation for how the killer chose who and not why they had to?
Well, I thought it best to start from there.
You don't completely overlay, man. Do you mind if I take a nap?
Hold on, I'm just going to the mid of my argument.
What the victim was?
The girl is lost of what to do with Agent X's body. But as it just so happened, there were a bunch of empty suitcases nearby. Being a skinny man, the killer thought to put his body in the suitcase and hand it off.
We were hoping to find out what's an elaborate coincidence.
No, that's not what I said. You've only deduced my meaning, Miss Mia.
I don't want to see you. Think before I speak again. Get it!
Patience, Franziska, I was about to reveal the truth. Right after I reload, because I'm not going to take that damage. Sorry. No. For once, I will not take the damage. No. I refuse. Fine, murder took place. The special circumstances simply that the murder took place on a plane mid-flight. No matter which country, customs is quite strict in this day and age. So no matter what you do, the chances that the body will be found is very high. Therefore, there was no choice but to find either Mr. Teneiro or myself. In other words, the only one who fits within the boundaries of the criminal's movements is not Mr. Teneiro or myself. But you, Miss Camille, only you and you alone could be the killer.
Okay, and... I don't know already. I was about to fall asleep again. Anyway, let's be honest here. We don't have anything to other than a whole lot of circumstantial evidence.
I can see the outline of how a murder occurred, but I have no definitive evidence. Then there's a piece of evidence that's still unaccounted for.
This is about the phone, right? Just in case I'm gonna save. Oh, hotline of fate, let's go. I mean, if they can't quite fit into the big picture.
Take that!
I don't have any actual evidence.
I found that.
That's because it went missing, and still is. Okay, so it is about the phone.
Missing? What do you mean by that?
In the complex puzzle that is this case, there was one piece that kept getting stuck on. And that's the victim's cell phone. Franziska, you were waiting at the airport for a phone call from Agent X's cell phone. Or at least that's what they told me.
Well, that's right.
But Agent X's cell phone could not be found at the crime scene.
You think the killer took the phone with him?
Precisely. I suspect that if we were to find that phone, it would lead us to the killer.
Come on, you're serious. The victim's father is deaf from red-eyed. Wouldn't this phone break as well?
We won't know that until we try the experiment, will we? Franziska, I'd like to ask for your assistance. You know victim's phone number, do you not?
Of course I do.
Right next to his phone. It's ringing or something, sir.
I hear, detective. Now, where is it coming from? Let me wake up!
Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth. I used to leave you over something because I think a lullaby I used to love as a child.
I better find my cell phone fast. Sometimes phone's out in the flight attendant's room.
Really?
You better hurry to the flight attendant's room, sir.
Oh, really? March 12th, 4:12 p.m. Flight G390, first floor, flight attendant's room.
The ring is coming from somewhere in here, sir.
If no other alternative comes through, we must find it. I think that the phone got mixed in with the items and the lost and found pile.
Well, not the victim would have just brought it somewhere, right, sir?
That seems to be over here.
Let's have somewhere else, sir.
Maybe coming from...
We may come from here, sir.
What? No, it can't be.
There's gotta be a victim's cell phone. 2 o'clock at Edgeworth, sir.
It's Mr. Neighbors.
What?
Oh damn, this is a twist. March 12th, 4:28 PM, Flight G390, lower deck, cargo hold.
Yeah, Miss Edgeworth, how did it go? Where did you find the phone?
I found it in the flight attendant's room, in Mr. Neighbors' locker.
What? But... Oh, Teneiro! I don't know anything with a phone. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Franziska von Karma is it? I suggest you ask Mr. Rhoda Teneiro right away.
Objection!
Wait, I have a theory. This is related to the incident with the keycard. When the killer went to steal the keycard, he can be stashed his cell phone in Mr. Neighbors' locker at the same time.
It's related to the keycard, alright? I'm saying that we have still proof that the killer did just that.
Ugh.
The only way for things for truth is evidence. And it's the one word we cannot ignore.
What should I do when this gets away? I can't offer basis conjecture at this point. Oh wait, then why did the government take the cell phone where information takes? Must have something very incriminating on or in it.
Hold it!
What now, Miss Edgeworth?
It's not over yet. We've yet to figure out why the killer took the phone.
What?
Inside this phone was the final piece of incriminating evidence that will point us to our killer. We need to examine this phone in more detail. I won't stop until I've expected every little last looking nook and cranny. The LCD is broken. On the screen you can't even place a call with this. Ah, it's a camera lens. Can't think of it. I wonder. I thought it was Agent Hicks' plan to preserve the crime scene of the smuggling. Franziska, I need you to confirm something. This cell phone. Can you take pictures?
Mr. Edgeworth, I can't believe you don't know all this kind of basic stuff, sir.
Well, it looks like a very similar model to my own. And mine can take photos just fine.
Do you think Agent Hicks could have taken some pictures with this? In particular, pictures as evidence for a smuggling case. If so, I'd say there may be some very inconvenient photos in here for our killer smuggler.
My phone's all busted up, sir. Even a silver brush could have counted per broken phone.
Ugh, I'll find a way, don't you worry about that.
I'll go back to sleep now.
Objection! Yeah, these screens on the inside and outside are broken, that's for sure. But that's also reason enough to believe that the killer wasn't able to reverse the data.
What?
What do you mean by that, Franziska? Looks like our killer...
It's like our killer isn't very familiar with electronic. It's phone still rang when I called it, meaning that only the SD screens are broken.
Ah, I love the music so much. Yeah.
It's possible the photos are still there inside, waiting to be accessed. All I need to do is transfer the data to my phone.
Franziska, your phone, if you please.
Very well. It's transferring. Alright, display it now.
What's this?
Agent was most certainly trying to obtain some evidence for a smuggling case.
Ah, we all of us know when we fix her. But this is no means a piece of evidence in the smuggler case, right? Ouch, it's right. There's not much we can find out from this about the next killer, sir.
Is this it? Is this the end? Is there really nothing in the photo that we can use? Wait, all the suitcases are here in this photo is all.
Edgeworth was still alive at the time. But I used the Autobot suitcase but haven't been used yet, being here.
Yes, well, I was only pointing out things that are different between now and then.
You don't believe enough to become Mr. Put intended to sleep together, Edgeworth.
I give Tippy a rude awakening. Definitely objection and a contradiction. What's all this? Huh? Oh, there cargoes from Virginia to Zhengfa. The reason we aren't here now is that they were dropped off in Zhengfa. Mr. LeBlanc, can you tell me the contents of the boxes? Unfortunately, there's no English written on them anywhere. One left off boxes is written in Virginian. It says, it is glove in English. Glove. Could it be? Is this a killer? What? What's going to look for? Where is his face? Miss Mia.
Yeah.
It appears that Agent Hicks was no ordinary investigator. He did this with a piece of evidence, after all. A striking piece will point out who his killer is.
Ah! Maybe you shouldn't force your mistaken reading of a simple picture, Mr. Edgeworth.
The Virginia cargo and this piece of evidence will point us straight to the killer.
Oh wait. Yeah, I think I know what this is about.
Take that!
Saved it.
Why is that supposed to prove?
The killer used this piece of cloth to wipe up the blood they had spilled. There was one thing that bothered me this whole time. Where did it come from? And now I finally found my answer in this very photo. The cargo was unloaded in Zhengfa had cloth written on it. In Virginian, that is. And this is where the killer grabbed the piece to clean up the blood with. That's right, the killer was someone who could read and understand Virginian. And the only crew member that fit the description is you, Cammy Meal.
Hold it now! That's pretty flimsy. The police has thrown a bottle for something to use. And you're friendly, you don't care about this English or Virginian.
Objection!
Sorry, but I cannot agree with your assessment of the killer's indiscriminate nature.
What?
There was no need for the killer to tear through boxes at random at all. And if the killer supposedly could not comprehend Virginian, well then. Logically, the killer would have opened this box first.
Oh, bad sheets. Yeah.
Take that!
Hey, there's badges in English right on the box.
Precisely, and badges would be perfect for cleaning up blood, wouldn't you say?
Now hold it! What are you trying to say?
And if I were the criminal, this box of badges would have been what I would have spotted first.
Oh, we could just use some Virginian cloth. Do you have an explanation for that?
The killer didn't want anyone to know that the real scene of the crime was this cargo hold. So they were afraid to leave signs that the box or sheet had been opened. However, the Virginian cloth, well, that's sort of a different color.
Because the killer knew it was going to be unloaded into the Republic of Zhengfa.
That's right. That is why the Virginian cloth was used. And the only Virginian reader on board who could make such a calculated decision is you, Cammy Meal. You and you alone.
Ah,
It will be very easy for us to confirm if any of the boxes were resealed. All we would have to do is contact the Zhengfa authorities in time. We may even find other evidence to incriminate our killer within the boxes.
ah?
So what do you say, Miss Mia? Why not confess to your crime here and now? Or would you rather wait and see what we found out from the investigation in Zhengfa?
Ah! Ah! I'm gonna die! I'm dead. He was in the wall. I could stop it.
I brought him here. He started taking pictures. Couldn't be found out. I was scared. I was in trouble. So I killed him. I...
March 12, 5:36 p.m. Flight G390, first floor lounge.
You finished making all the arrangements to take with Associate in, sir.
Very good, Detective. What about these smuggling routes? Did she say anything about that?
We're taking it down to a briefing now. Hopefully we can get more out of her there. Whenever we even approached the topic, she just started foaming at the mouth. And it was scary, sir.
You probably weren't prepared to commit a murder all of a sudden. One thing is for sure, the ring behind this whole mess means serious business. It looks like there's a lot more to this case than meets the eye.
Mr. Edgeworth, I just wanted to say how much I appreciate everything you did. Thank you very much.
It was nothing. In fact, I should be the one thanking you for your cooperation.
But truly, if it wasn't for you, I might not be here right now. Instead, I can continue to serve our president as a flight attendant, a professional one at that. I hope that Princess Edgeworth is a token of my appreciation.
But
I see. You don't have to take it if you don't want to.
no, I mean, I would never turn down a ladies' generous offer.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure it will serve you well. And remember, we here at Go Airlines are always ready to serve, Mr. Edgeworth.
Thank you, I'll keep it in mind.
Now I must bid you farewell. May all your skies be blue no matter where you go.
I can't believe we wound up investigating the whole day, sir. But boy, was it fun.
Speak for yourself. My day was filled with earthquakes, elevators, and false charges. By the way, where's Franziska?
Oh, she's filling out some customs paperwork for her departure.
Departure.
Yeah, Miss von Karma's always really busy, sir. She's been flying from country to country to chase down some leads regarding her case.
Detective. Can you cancel the car I had to reserve earlier?
Yeah, got it, sir.
March 12, 5:47 p.m. Hope Springs Airport.
Franziska.
That's what I told you when you first landed. I have no time for idle chatter.
I have no intention of wasting your time. However, it has been a while since we last met.
I also have no time for such familiar reminiscences. But who do you think I am?
You are Franziska von Karma, a very proud prosecutor deserving of much respect.
Until only a little while ago, I thought the wretched Matu was always losing to you. A dirty Pierrot living her life on the name and fame and invincible foul-built.
True, your father, Martin von Karma, didn't lose a single case for 40 years as a prosecutor. However, I wouldn't say he was invincible.
What are you talking about? The group I want in the trial of is a little more troublesome than most. The smuggling route we found in this time is only one sliver of a big picture.
Now they're dangerous assignments.
You really don't have to worry, I can take care of myself.
Yes, I suppose you can.
But there's another agent on this case with me.
Oh, another agent?
He's a star-among Interpol agent and has been highly successful the West Way. Who knows, you may even run into him one day.
I was simply caught up in this one case. I'd hardly see why we would cross paths.
I suppose. But I doubt he would say the same.
I'm not following you.
You'll understand soon enough. The fight has only just begun, Miles Edgeworth. So I will break into your office soon.
No, not my office! I got one Franziska! I gotta put it in my office!
I'll be back in this country soon enough. And when I am, you can be sure I'll be paying you back. In full.
And just like that, she's gone, huh, sir? Thank goodness, I can finally rest easy knowing I won't have to watch out for a while.
Detective Gumshoe, I want to thank you for all your help and cooperation.
Yeah, it was nothing, sir. I was just happy to be able to work with you again. I'm feeling kind of celebrate adding a little extra salt to my instant noodles tonight.
Just how much did you cut his salary by, Franziska?
Don't act innocent, Edgeworth. You're doing the same.
Detective, I was wondering if you might give me a ride down to the prosecutor's office.
Sure thing, sir. I'll even fly down the road in the patrol car if you want.
Don't let me remind you, Detective. Safety first. Thus, I solved the first case from my rival home. Franziska von Karma. The smuggling route she was after. The news of her drink had already put the trump card into play. The players on the other side of this war. They will begin to make themselves known for the next incident. Edgeworth speaking.
Ah, finally, I called you so many times earlier, but I couldn't get through.
And you are...
Ah, have you forgotten my voice? Miles, my boy.
Mr. Amano. Ernest Amano, correct? Ah, so you do remember me. I know it's our son, but I can't ask us of anyone else. There's been an incident, Miles. My son. He's been kidnapped.
Oh boy. Guess we'll see what that's about next time. This is enough for today. Thank you to anyone who was here today. And we'll continue this another time. Till next time.